tell me, I mean, are you doing any, I've seen you walking around with packs of your Rugeyo coffee, Robusta coffee.
Yes.
Are you now in the downstream? Are you doing any downstream processing? How are you doing that?
Yes. Now that's also, I'm glad you asked that, because that's also another lesson that we want to put out to our generation of Africans. We can't keep growing commodities all the time. We must capture a bit more value. So my grandparents, both of whom had modest education, grew coffee and sold sun-dried beans. Trevor, I have a degree. I have been a corporate executive. I have computers. I have mobile phones. How can I be selling sun-dried coffee beans just like them 50 years ago? It's unforgivable. What my going to school and my corporate experiences should count for something. So I've decided that I will do a bit of processing, as much as possible, capture the value. And just let me give you an illustration.
Yeah.
Sun-dried coffee goes for the equivalent of 2,400 shillings in Uganda, which is under $1. It's much closer to 50 cents, 50 US cents. That's 1 kilo. 1 kilo of roasted beans sold retail is the equivalent of 25,000 shillings. That's $4.
Wow.
A cup, 1 cup of coffee, which has maybe 5 or 6 grams of coffee grain or ground coffee, is $2. So why should I go to the market to sell for 50 US cents after all the work that I do? I know how machines are bought. I know how machines are installed. I know how machines are processed. We know about logistics. We know about administration. We know about finance. Why should we even know about marketing? Why should we be selling commodities, produce? We shouldn't. By now, in Zim, you should be selling cigarettes, not tobacco. I mean, I'm just using a crop that I know, but you probably are doing other crops. It's capturing that value. It's being daring enough to break through. Because there's tools, there's equipment. It's being daring enough to break through into those, and that's why I've been experimenting with processing my own coffee, roasted beans, ground coffee, taking advantage of technology to create awareness about it. It is still in its infancy, and I draw a lot of lessons from our anti-colonial struggle, because our anti-colonial leaders engaged in guerrilla struggle against the colonial establishment, even when they had 3 rifles with 1 bullet each. But they ended up succeeding. So long term, I think if some of us start to put out products like that, we grow the coffee, we process it, we package it, and we put it out into consumption. One day, Trevor, one day we will prevail. One day we will be on the market shelves. It may not be now. Even if it's not us, even if it's our children, we will have done them the biggest service by breaking these barriers. And it's time to do it now. We can't leave it to them.